Hello there YouTube, this is Anteater Steve, and we're looking at the very first infant that came to our zoo here. We have a nice little baby hyena that's just an adorable addition to our zoo. Let's go ahead and move around here so you can see how cute he is and how oversized his ears appear to be. And we can see the guests in the background there that are enjoying it as well. As you can also probably see, our zoo is now, well, you can't see it now because we're in the view mode for the hyena. Oh, those guests are enjoying it too. That's pretty good. And you can see, I think that's Mama laying in the background, but there's no real way to tell. I haven't memorized which hyenas have which spots. But we'll go ahead and exit here. And you can see that our experiment with the reptile and amphibian hutch has worked. We are once again flush with cash. We have $41,000. Oh, those poor hyenas are still a little short on space. Okay, well, we'll think about moving them to a larger habitat, or maybe even making a whole new habitat for them. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't. Let's do what I kind of think of as the experiment where I'm learning things, and I've actually learned quite a bit, so I'm really enjoying this. Although the itch is now growing to use what I've learned to start up a franchise zoo. More on that later. Maybe I'll talk about it as we're doing the build. But today, let's see what's going on here with the reptiles. Is everyone happy? I feel like I need to do more. Maybe not. Maybe not get fixated on that. After all, why break what's, or why mess with what's working? We've got quite a nice little profit going now. So we're gonna just leave the reptile hutch alone. Yeah, we're gonna leave the reptile hutch alone. We're gonna put in a new exhibit today. And today what I'm gonna do is try real hard to put an exhibit with a multi-level viewing platform. And just to make it extra super hard, I'm not going to use the above ground viewing platform, which is pretty simple. I'm going to try to do an underground one, which seems really hard, and I haven't found a great tutorial about it, so that's why I want to do it, to just kind of work through it, and that way I can know how to do it going forward. So that's going to be our plan. We're going to build a nice big exhibit for animal to be determined. In fact, let's go ahead and determine that now. Let's see, let's see. I don't know if I want to do a water or not, but we'll take a peek. Obviously the buffaloes are too big and not going to work. Camels are no good. Don't want to do any primates yet. We'll find something here worth doing. Wolves are kind of cool. Make like a den with the wolves. That one you can kind of view underground. That's kind of a stretch. Although, giant anteaters. Grizzly bears. I don't want to do grizzly bears. No, I can't think of an underground research for jaguars, even though I would like to have some. Pronghorns. Pronghorns are cool. We already did hyenas, so we're probably not going to do hyenas again. You know what? We may have stumbled across it earlier. Let's go ahead and... Did I pass them? Yeah, I passed them alphabetically. Let's find those. What were they? I thought I saw a burrowing animal. Or an animal that lives in dens. Crying out loud. I've gone completely mental. Lulu. One cheetah anyway. Capuchins. It might be a good first primate, but that's not what we're here for today. Gonna scroll through again. Giant anteaters. That's, I think, what we were thinking of. Yeah, because they're kind of like a denny animal, or an animal that has like underground dens. So we'll use that as an excuse to make sort of an underground exhibit, and that way we won't have to worry about the water physics either, which I also don't have 100% down. But these are not the best. He's a really good anteater. Yeah, he's a really good anteater. She's okay, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and take these two. Great. So we'll go ahead then and build a large anteater exhibit that we can plop down opposite of our hyenas. So we're in that area there. And that's going to be the plan for the day, and this exhibit will include a multi-level structure going down. Okay, that's the plan. Here we go. Alright, so I think the way we're going to start is just by laying down the outer fences. And what I'm going to do is try to... Nope. let's go ahead and make this just corrugated or cement. Yeah, let's use corrugated. I'm gonna kind of try to build like an inside area. Still not 100% sure how to do that, but I'm gonna like leave at least the outline of what we can use for an inside area for the animals. And then we'll use brick for the outside with this like curvy fun path here. Not quite that long. And so there'll be like a little faux building at the back of these guys. Okay, yeah, that's the plan. And let's go ahead. Do I want this one super long, or let's leave it as just kind of 2 pieces? You know what? I don't know exactly where I'm going to put the observation thing, so let's go ahead and just make a fun little curvy look. We don't want to get too close to our hyena exhibit. And we're going to block this part off from the guest view anyway, so we'll just go ahead and make these straight. Fun little 90-degree angles. There we go. Okay, that's going to be our basic exhibit. It's probably a little large for anteaters, but all of my previous exhibits ended up being a little bit small for the animal, so we're just going to go oversized then. Let's go ahead, we'll loop that path around. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Okay, so now that we've got the basic shape in, oh, this is a little off. Let's see if we can get this straightened out. Make me happy. Yeah, like that. That's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in our below. I keep saying underground. Underground's not quite right. It's below surface level exhibit. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to take one of these. Let me find one. Take one of these walls and just sink it under the ground. And the reason I'm going to do that is just like as a way of measuring, because I want to go down 4 meters. I believe that's the standard length for the pathways, and there's steps in the pathways. So I'm going to take one of these 4-meter walls and just sink it like that. And then we're going to go ahead, delete that, and we'll dig down until we're at the bottom of that. And that should get us to the right height. Let's broaden this out so I can actually see it a little bit here. Good, good. And it could be a little bit lower, looks like. Maybe a little bit higher now. Nope, let's go ahead and flatten, see how that does it. Okay. Go ahead and flatten that out. So we've got area that dips below. Perfect, okay. And then we're gonna want to super smooth everything out. Because otherwise the paths won't be able to go down it. You have to smooth everything, or else the paths say, nope, that's too much. Looks like we're actually a little bit below that 4-meter mark, but I think it's close enough, it's not going to be an issue. Now, the question is, are these paths going to reconnect? Looks like we are having hitbox issues. This might take me a few attempts. Like I said, I've never actually done this before. Let's go back real quick and see what we can do. Alright, that took a lot of experiments. So what I ended up having to do was actually lengthen the amount of part that we're going to turn into the viewing area, because I just could not get it to work. As for the pass, it looks like the big thing is just kind of getting it as square and flush as possible and then smoothing it out from there. But the basic principle of what I was doing was right. I just was making too small an area. And now you can see that what we can do is go ahead and put the paths here. We'll extend them out 1 with the rails, and then we'll turn them into stairs by lowering them as much as possible, like so. And I wonder if that's going to be the right idea. I think it's going to be the right idea. Nope, don't want to hit the... I need it more severely. Okay, I think what I actually just need to do is start the pathway a little bit further away from the wall. So let's go ahead and deepen the ravine a little bit and then smooth out so we get kind of a crisp ledge like so. Okay, I think that's going to work. Fingers crossed. In fact, I think I can get closer. Let me just smooth there. Alright, so 1 there, 1 path, and double down. Perfect. Great, that's exactly what we wanted. And then we're going to have to obviously do some dressing up to get this place looking nice. But I just really want the paths to get in working now. Drop down, beautiful, they both match. And then we'll build more pathways. Oops. Get this terrain as smooth as possible. so we can get some pathways up against the grass as much, or up against the glass as much as possible. Not the grass. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drop that there. Pathways still elude me a little bit. I probably should have built this on the grid system. Now that I think about it, it's a live and learn thing. Maybe drop that there and then try connecting them. But it won't let me warp the other way. It's the problem. No. Okay. I'm gonna leave all this in so you can kind of see my mistakes and hopefully learn from them. Because again, there's not a great tutorial. There's a couple of good ones, but not one that's like, oh, well now I completely and totally understand it, and the fault might be mine. The tutorials might be fine. So just let's get you there. I feel like I should be able to just drop those there and then snap them together. Here, let's do it this way. Let's get rid of this pre-existing path. And then here, all the way across there, right? It's gonna let me go all the way across? Kinda, sorta. I won't be able to be flush against the glass, and it is going to kick up just a tiny bit at the end, but I can actually hide that by putting up some like rock fakes. So let's do that, and then we'll curve these pathways in from the stairs. Yes, curve these pathways in from the stairs, and then I'll run another pathway behind it. That's not level or linking the exact way I want it to, but. How do I get that to go more or less straight? Well, actually, that's going to be pretty good. If I can get that, that looks pretty good. I can live with that. That looks like something that I would have put together and designed, and we can fill in that little grass area with some information or some like that's where we can put our donation boxes and stuff. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead then, and I'm going to fill this area back in because I want another path going straight behind it. Because I plan on putting like guest facilities like restrooms and restaurants and stuff back there too. So we'll go ahead and get that leveled out. And then once we've got everything done, I'm gonna make this like a halfway. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna make this like a halfway, and I'm gonna use a smoothing tool to make it look like it's kind of a hill up. That way it doesn't look like it's just a cave we dug out. And that'll be easier to disguise, I think, with trees and bushes and such. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay. Fill this in as much as possible. This area I'm okay with it being kind of steep and sheer, so we can fake that. Okay. Guess we should get the path connected next. You know what? We're going to do that same kind of halfway smoothing thing, so that way our giant anteaters can get down here too. Let's be as smart about this as we can. Smooth, smooth, smooth. We like to smooth, 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 smooth. We like to smooth. Yeah, like that. Okay. Maybe a little dip there. Need more smoothing. Don't want it to be too perfectly even because it is supposed to. Well, it's in my mind. It's going to end up looking like sort of a natural cave den thing they've made, and that's pretty good. Having those kind of 3 tiers there. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. Beautiful. Let's go ahead then and get the paths. Now I don't want to go directly to it. I'm going to kind of loop around. Like so. Maybe make this fatter. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And do I skinny it out from there? Maybe. Yeah, that's actually not bad. But I want it to curve more and then come back around. Oh, that's actually going to work perfect there. It'll go real short path here and loop them around these windowed areas. Close as I can without actually getting into the exhibit is what I'm shooting for, at least for the observation parts. I'm going to come off a little bit when we get to these walls that you can't see through. And now I'm just going to try to get the most natural connection to the stairs as I can. Yeah, that's fine. I fattened it up a little bit, but it looks like it worked through. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Pathway works pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. There's something I can fill in this little loop with, is what I'm looking for right now. Something to look nice. I do have people, mechanics researching new things for me, so I'll be able to put in more signage and different varied things pretty soon. But right now I am still kind of limited, so let's just drop a tree. You can loop around, it'll make it look like this tree has grown for centuries, and the people of the park, they didn't have the heart to rip it out, so they decided to build the path along it instead, and that really encapsulates the, well, actually, what is this thing? I was telling a good story, but now I'm interested, what is this thing? You can see I've started to unlock the New World pack, or a New World building pack, so I've got a couple planters and things I didn't have before. In fact, these things are better than those stumps I just put down, and I can put little bushes in them too. So let's go ahead, delete those, and we'll put these guys down, because it'll better cover those little gaps in the pathway. And there's one there too. What is in this? There's like a, well, there's buffalo on the outside, and there's a statue of a pronghorn in the middle, so I'm not going to use that there. But I might put in like a big tree. You know what? Let's just put I like the story I was coming up with. No, I can't get that one from the outside. Okay, well, I'll put you here. There we go. So we've built around, in the message of conservation, we've built around this tree. Looped around it. Very good. Okay, I guess we can get to the part where we actually like think about the animals, maybe? Tree frog is hungry. Well, that's not good. Why is the tree frog not getting fed? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in a keeper. And then I'm going to make a work zone just for those guys. In fact, we'll make it for this exhibit here. And then take some of the pressure off the other people. Okay, so work zone 3, work zone 3. Good, good. I need to start naming these because it's going to get very confusing. While I'm in here, I'm going to go ahead and actually start a marketing campaign. That was something I haven't been doing. Okay, got that done. That's a good one. And, oh, did I not actually get the giant aardvarks? I was going to drop, or giant aardvark, giant anteaters. I guess I didn't. That's weird. Oh, maybe when I was trying to get the pathway working to reach. Whoopsie. Okay, we're going to go ahead and buy this one now. They can live solitary, and we'll just keep our eyes out to find a mate for it, hopefully before it goes. And if not, we can wait until a pair comes available, or we can repurpose this exhibit for something else. But for now, rain, rain, go away. Come again some other day. For now, let's go ahead and get the... Oh, I hope I didn't lose the one I had. Otherwise, this will be a very interesting exhibit. Well, no. Okay, well, there it is. The one that we got is in here. And we'll go ahead and adapt this environment to make it pleasing. It's got plenty of room. So, of course, you know, we're eventually going to put another one in there, which will kind of have the room. But it shouldn't be a big issue because it said that they were good in groups of 1 to 2. We're going to turn all of this area in their future den to rocks. And then we're going to make it like soil pathways. It's got too much grass short. That's interesting. What are we off on? Grass long, it doesn't care about. One's a hard shelter. We'll have to put one of those in, obviously. But I want to mostly map out like dirt paths here. And we'll run them from that back area. We're going to have a faux internal pens for them. I don't know if it'd be worth it putting a grid on these guys or not. Probably not. Probably not. In fact, probably not even worth putting a pathway underneath there. We could probably fake it better. Yeah, because I can kind of lay these guys down more or less. But it doesn't quite snap right. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that for now. I'm going to put in a faux ground. I'm going to take like roof panels and lay them on the ground. That's the plan, at least. Okay, let's get back to what do we want to do next? I guess what we really need to do is get this place actually suitable for our animals. Let's go ahead. We'll drop down. Well, let's make sure it's compatible with our giant anteaters. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll drop down a small food bowl down here. I'm not going to worry about water in that area. I'm going to use water to lure them to other areas. And then we'll go ahead and build up the den. I think that's what I want to do next. So this part I might do at super fast speed, though, because it's probably just going to be a lot of rock laying, so I won't make you suffer through it. Okay, give me 1 minute as we transition. Okay then, feeling pretty good about that. I hope it wasn't too boring just watching me lift some rocks. Let me just tweak this entrance here because I see I've left a problem there. Okay, seems pretty good. Woohoo! I think that's probably the best way. And then we'll fill in that little gap here with one last rock. I told you I was done with the rocks and I immediately went to putting rocks down. But anyway, that should give us a pretty good underground burrow to look at. Let's go ahead and build a little hill for them here. We're going to smooth the front area and rough the back area. And then we'll turn this to correct terrain. I think that's going to work. I'm going to paint in these pathways here. Do I have you where I need you? Let's actually give them access to real food and water. Back here. That's fine. And we'll put in an enrichment food with the dog ball. And I do have a scratcher post. I got this from the hyena research, but it looks like they're good for it. So we'll go ahead and drop this one down. And I think that will put in enough enrichment for them. Yes, both the enrichment requirements are met. So they'll be happy. That's a good sign. Always a good sign to be happy. What else? I guess. Oh, this rain. Vet cannot reach habitat. Do I have any vets that are in this zone? Nope, they're all in work zone 1. I'm going to add 1 vet to work zone 3. So that way they'll be able to get here. No problems. And now that area, the side that we roughed up, we're going to put the same type of stones there. And it's going to make it look like, or it's going to make it so that the den isn't so obviously artificial, it doesn't stand out as much by continuing to put those rocks around our exhibit. We're going to make it look more like one part of a whole. We're also going to want to put in donation boxes, obviously. Uh-oh, I accidentally deleted the donation box. Control Z. Alright, and we'll put one there. And we'll put one down here. Very good. I'm probably not putting enough donation boxes in. Like, I could probably make a lot more money. I think they look tacky if you overdo it, so this zoo was like in super hemorrhaging money mode right now, I might be throwing them down, but we still got plenty of cash, and hopefully our Anteater exhibit will also make some cash for us. It went into the den! Everyone look, look, look! My plan is working perfectly. It actually went into the underground observing. So yeah, this works. It's working. I'm a genius. Undisputable. Alright, let's go ahead then and drop in an educational sign for our giant anteater. And turn it on for giant anteaters, that's good. We'll also put down a few of these educational speakers, because I think I mentioned already at the start of this video, I keep getting dinged for having bad education. Like, my zoo is not teaching you enough, so we'll go ahead and turn it to giant anteaters. Increase the range. Uh-oh, that one's red. That one might not have power. Oopsie doodle. Electricity, yeah, it's just outside the power marker. Well, crap. You know what, we got plenty of cash. Let's just go ahead and drop another generator right now. We can still put it in that back area behind our hyena exhibit where we started all of our staff stuff. So that should do it. There we go. And it should be blue now. Yeah, good, blue. Perfect. Okay, so now people are going to learn plenty about giant anteaters. I wish you could put up, like, educator stands. I guess you can put it in those information booths, but they just kind of sell the walk-around headsets. Oh well, let's go ahead and get to decorating here. So we want Central South America, grassland. What's the other one there? Grassland and tropical. Grassland and tropical. So we can pick any of these things and it should fit it fine. Ooh, nice big tree, but too big. Too big. Let's try... you're okay. I'll put you on top of the hill here. Oh, I like these palms. Let's go ahead and put these palms in. Little palm here, little palm there. And some pampas grass. Always a big fan. It's got littler ones too, so we can scatter it out a bit. Go ahead and put a big one of these rocks back here. Again, just to tie the den in with the rest of the exhibit. Oh, I can see it running around. No, I don't want to move you. I want to copy you. Thank you. Just kind of build up this corner with a bunch of vegetation, just to kind of obscure from the viewing area exactly where the exhibit ends. And we'll put some random pampas grass out there and throw a tree in it. Maybe another tree up front? Maybe not. What other trees do they have? Well, we got these kind of pretty flowers. Different levels of that. Looking for a tree. Well, I want a tree. That's not bad. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. Let's get rid of this one because it's too much with the mangrove, and that doesn't really look like a place a mangrove would grow anyway, so. Alright, let's grab some smaller rocks and just, again, scatter them in random places. Yeah, that's fine. Just wherever I find they're aesthetically pleasing. Let's see what this is look like from the guest view here as we zoom down. Oh, holy crap, this has gone on for a long, long time, and there is a lot of off-camera work where I tried that several times. I'm actually going to go ahead and end this here then. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe!